Have you ever heard of the Federalist Papers? Many people preparing for the citizenship test hear the term but do not fully understand what they were or why they mattered so much. Today, we'll explain the Federalist Papers in simple language, why they were written, who wrote them, and how they helped shape the United States. Let's begin. Section 1. What were the Federalist Papers? The Federalist Papers were a series of essays written in the late 1700s. Their purpose was to persuade people to support the new U.S. Constitution. At that time, America had won independence, but the country was still trying to build a stronger government. Some people supported the Constitution, others opposed it. The Federalist Papers were written to explain why the Constitution should be approved. Section 2. Who wrote them? Three men are most famous for writing the essays: Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, John Jay. They often used the pen name Publius. That means many readers at the time did not know exactly who wrote each essay. Section 3. Why were they important? The essays explained key ideas such as why the nation needed a stronger central government, why checks and balances were important, why separation of powers mattered, how liberty could be protected. These ideas still shape the United States today. For example, the Constitution divides power among legislative branch, executive branch, judicial branch. That structure helps prevent too much power in one place. Section 4. What is the difference between rule of law and law of the land? This is an excellent civics question. Rule of law. The rule of law means everyone must follow the law, including leaders and government officials. No one is above the law. Supreme law of the land. The supreme law of the land refers to the Constitution. That means the Constitution is the highest legal authority in the United States. So, rule of law, principle of fairness and accountability, supreme law of the land, and the Constitution itself. Section 5. Why it still matters today. Courts, scholars, and lawmakers still study the Federalist Papers to understand what the founders meant when creating the Constitution. One famous essay, Federalist No. 10, discussed factions and political conflict. Another, Federalist No. 51, explained checks and balances. These writings are still discussed hundreds of years later. Section 6. Let's review. What were the Federalist Papers? Essays supporting the Constitution. Who wrote them? Hamilton, Madison, and Jay. Why do they matter? They explained how the U.S. government should work. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is rule of law? Everyone must obey the law. If this helped you understand the Federalist Papers, like and subscribe for more U.S. history, civics, and citizenship study guides.